Welcome. I would like to finish the last level in this, but I don't think I'm ready yet. I got kind of fucked up. So maybe we will recalibrate. Maybe not go like all into this, dude. Maybe. That's it. Like, hello, good evening. I was wondering what if I could ever. I remember you were saying earlier about your family wanting to come to the United States. I should get you out here at some point. Am I playing BL4? Is that Boy Love 4? The sequel to Boy Love 3? What? Oh. Borderlands 4. Randy's USB stick 4. I'm not planning on it. I tried to play Borderlands 3 and it was really bad. So I just don't want to play it. I'm sorry. It's nothing to do with you or anyone else. It was just, it kept crashing on the Steam Deck. Random skill reset chance. Trigger evasion. Oh, when you evade, it will reset a skill 1/5 of the time. For 6 points, that's a little expensive. I liked the laser and the dance of daggers. I actually like both of them. This is the character we're going to play. Yeah, no, I'm not planning on it. Steam, Twitch just gave me a key for Darkest Dungeon. So there's Darkest Dungeon 2. So there's a chance we'll play that. What do we got? Odin? We got Loki? 1, 2, 3 on Loki? All in on Loki? All right, let's do something not as hard because I got fucked up last time. Everybody's doing well. Happy Silk Song Day for people that celebrate it, I guess. We got this on hard. I got this on insane. Insane is 250. It's 225. Maybe we do this one? This one on hard? Maybe I just do that one. It's 20 minutes? Okay, let's try it. What are the modifiers? Did ArenaNet get back to me? They did. So they had to change my email address and they wanted me to email them with another email. I was able to reset my password, but my account I think it's still locked. But it's whatever. I wrote them back. I'm assuming they'll get back to me eventually. I'm not sweating it. It is what it is. I'm just waiting. What's it going to be like another 6 days? That's all I need and want. Just give me my endless night. I'm going to blasphemy this guy. Then I'll check this thing. No, they got back to me quickly. They were on the ball. They were like, hey, you're going to want to do this for us to help you. Again, I think there was some issue with someone from France trying to hack my shit. But I have, you know, I've got emails going back to like 2007 in terms of like proof of purchase. So like I'm okay. I would love to play Guild Wars 1. I kind of wish they would do like a Guild Wars 1 remaster. Because when I tried to play it, like, it looks really bad by modern standards. Like, I hate to say that. But there's something about, like, it being designed for Bloom. It just does not look good. A crit at 20%.
Just resubscribe.
Punch, thank you. I wanted sparks. Speaking of old MMOs, I thought Lord of the Rings Online looked okay. I think I went to college with somebody who's on the Lord of the Rings dev team. As random as that sounds. Guild Wars 3 in the future? That's definitely the right call. 100% the right call. I mean, when I think of Guild Wars, I think of just spending so much time in the Eye of the North section of that game. Dance of Daggers. Okay, this gets us all of our base attacks. Now we can do stuff like take some of the other classes for their passives. We got all of our actives locked in. That's actually pretty hard. Making a card game. Wow. Apparently Magic the Gathering is kind of popping off lately. Which, I mean, isn't surprising. I mean, that game's been doing well for a long time. But I guess just recently. Maybe people are moving on from stuff like Pokemon card game. They want a little bit more. Listed on Steam, DB. So is Dragon Quest X, and yet I can't play it. You know, that was another game I was thinking about trying to figure out how to run in the year of our Lord 2025. The next collab for Magic the Gathering is Spider-Man? Though there should be a Morbius card. Morbius is a significant antagonist. This is Diablo 4, isn't it? You know, the graphics are actually kind of similar, aren't they? It is not Diablo 4, but I wouldn't blame you for thinking it is. I was at the park again today with both my niece and my nephew. And there were teenagers hanging out. And there was a girl that really wanted them all to come back and hang out with her at her house and their dog. And I shit you not, one of the teenage boys is like, I can't go. I need to go play Roblox with my friend. That's the first time I've ever heard it mentioned like that in real life. Now, I mean, I can't talk too much shit because around that same age, I definitely had a girl that wanted me to hang out with her. And like, it was like the summer around when like Diablo 2 and like StarCraft Brood War came out. And I was like, I'm sorry, but there's not there are some things better than physical intimacy, and in those games at that time, definitely outweighed anything a girl could possibly do. I'm sorry, she's not. I remember how old were those kids? I don't know. They were around like maybe 15 or 16. Priest attacked him. I want Freya. I keep thinking Freya is going to give me... Actually, I'm going to re-roll this in case we can get the other guy. But we'll get Loki. But there's no way Roblox is that good. Apparently, Roblox itself has a higher concurrent login rating record than Steam. Now, allegedly, there's a lot of botting. Oh, when I said Roblox? No, they were solidly teenagers, like solidly in high school. But you know what, to their credit, I'm gonna give them some credit. They were at least hanging out in person at a park. So, you know what I mean? Like they could have just gotten straight home and played Roblox, and they didn't. That's doing big damage. I better find a piece of meat. Grow a garden, is it? Yeah. From what I hear. Damage God skills. Yes. One Piece ripoff fruit game? Is that not Grow a Garden? Or is that like a different game entirely? Is that like a mobile game? I mean, apparently the kid that made Grow a Garden is like 14. Like, I want to say like good for him. The same thing with League of Legends in high school? Yeah. You can't really judge anyway. It just, there's something about Roblox that just makes it feel like it's kind of lame. Take Loki every time. We're getting Sparks very close to maxed out, but maybe we want... Oh no, I wanted Sparks. Fuck. I'm still waiting for the Chris Hansen spec. Fucking obliterated. I'm waiting for the Chris Hansen Roblox special. Dude, where's like the damage resistance? Or is it just like don't get hit? It's probably like, don't get hit. I'm gonna reset this guy. And I'm gonna put our stuff into resource bonuses. Guess we want some Loki stuff to gold drop chance. Yeah. Guess we just got to do a little bit of grinding. I've heard there's some really good Call of Duty stuff out there, yeah. In terms of like making it actually look good. New game. I played it a little bit yesterday. Golden Imp Spawn. Resource bonus. Double skill and reward. Maybe I'll play like the shitty dwarf. He gets like bonus gold. He sucks so bad. I'll do this again. I just won't do, what was I on, like mega hard? We'll do hard here. 25. Magic the Gathering crossover cards. I mean, there's been weird crossovers in Magic the Gathering for like at least 25 years. No reason to get mad. It's just a game. Wind and wealth in a row. Yeah, I want. This is our grinding run, and hopefully we don't die. Oddly enough, my mom ages ago was involved in the tabletop and trading card game business. She just worked for a reseller. But it was popular. And it never really stopped being popular. I mean, obviously things go up and down, but... Or maybe we get... God damage. I'm really screwed. I really want Loki. Are you saying they're making too much content? That's what people don't like, or they're not making enough content? I mean, it's expensive. I mean, depending on the format you play. I know there was that one cyberpunk type game that was pretty nice because it was more like you could pretty easily own everything if you wanted to. Within reason. You know, you just bought like booster packs for the whole thing. It wasn't about gambling. Trying to get specific rares or whatever. Let's collab with Sonic the Hedgehog. We want gold? Well, we definitely want a soul stone. We're here to grind. I looked into buying a labubu for Jen or my niece. Thinking like, oh, that might be something fun to get somebody for like $15, maybe $20. That shit's like $50. Like what? Like how? No wonder people are getting like stolen from. Aren't labubus gotcha? Yeah. Now, hold on. I could be wrong. I could have been looking at the wrong thing. There were objects you could buy that were not labubu that were cheaper. You just want to be like, I have labubu merch. But I think the only thing people care about is whether or not you got the real labubu or not. Give him a Furby and tell him it's a labubu? That is not going to fly. Absolutely not. It's not flies. I mean, I understand the allure of selling real life gacha because I see what happens when people have the ability to buy digital gacha. Get 13 and 15? Maybe you got to go to the store, man. I guess I was looking at the wrong place. All right, $15. I could buy Jenna Labu. Within the realm of possibility. Dude, I don't have any god skills yet. I haven't gotten Loki. Maybe it's a Lafufu? Well, if a Labubu is $15, then like, why do people need to buy Lafufu? That doesn't seem that expensive. At least not in US dollars. Those portal enemies, man, they do a lot of damage. He's got Flaming Ray maxed out. I don't even have a single god kill. This is not good. This is not a good build. But I'm being stingy. Like, I want my Loki abilities. And I don't have enough runes to unlock other good ones. Oh, so some sources are saying a Labubu is $20 to $40. Dude, I'm gonna Blaspheme 4, and then I'm gonna roll. Where are you, Loki? I does not want to show up. Dude, I got him constantly last run. It's not like his abilities are that good. It's just they're the only ones that have evolutions on them. I don't think I've seen Loki or Odin a single time. You guys are all in my ass. Because I picked runes from them, I can only get them? Oh no. I think the other guys will show up. I think I've just been really unlucky. I'm I'm gonna choose to believe that I'm still unlucky. Although I'm in serious denial right now. I don't think labubus are significantly different than like Beanie Babies from like when we were younger. It's like the same sort of stuff in my opinion. I think you're right. Alright, I guess I just gotta take whatever I can get in terms of buffs. I thought the gods would all be cool with each other, but like they hate each other. Yeah, no, normally the gods do hate each other. I mean, that is very true. But I don't know if it's ever said explicitly. Yeah, I just gotta take his stuff. Gotta take any skills we can. We've used more bans and more rerolls. I mean, so I played and beat Hollow Knight. I didn't do like 112% or whatever. You know, it's okay. For the people that love that game, I love it for them, you know? Like, I'm happy they're happy. Especially because it, well, like, it's almost unreal that the game came out. Like, I think for a long time, it almost like Elden Ring. It's like, this game's never actually going to release. Breaking. You could do Magnet and probably get a couple levels. I think we'll do haste though. I don't know that the haste is helping. Oh, maybe I gotta play Berserker. He has a lot more sustain. Or maybe I just gotta like not like do a terrible job building my character. The Arena Challenge Quest in Wilds give anything? No. It's just like the actual tournament. You get nothing for winning. That's not true. In Japan, the grand prize is a PS5 Pro. Bloober wife, hello, good evening. So, you might get a better PS5? I mean, I'm assuming most people in Japan are playing on PlayStation 5s already. I think I enjoyed Cutting Edge last time. All right, we'll try it again. Same thing. And then they revealed the whatever, that you got the qualifier with Clematrice, and then the final fight is Rathalos. Which somehow... All right, I'm going to blaspheme you. I'm going to reroll. There we go. There's Loki. Yeah, it's not that I would want Arkveld, but you would have just expected, or at least I would have expected it being like Arkveld. Did you already finish all the Guild Wars 2 content that you care to finish? That's sad. Rage on using a skill. Yes. There's sustain. I'm gonna re-roll Loki until I can get all my skills locked in. Why is Santa Claus in this game? I think that's Odin, but I'm not sure. But I think that's him. You want a new MMO? For the past 2 days, I've been trying to get into Guild Wars 2. Or whatever that's worth, but... I played a little bit of PSO Blue Burst. That was fun. Grind 14 again? Did we play together? I haven't played 14 in 5 years, so I don't really remember who I used to play with. Odin, we want the double cast heal. "14's in a bad way. Players hating that game. So, like, for the free trial, though, like, I already have a character, and it would be ass to go in and redo everything, you know? No! I'm gonna take the boulder just for the... This is what I wanted. Root Mastery. I don't remember the 14 story ever being good. I remember the music being really amazing, though. Like, they did a great job with the music. Some of, like, the crafting classes and They have like really good stories. Like the class stories and stuff are good. It's just like the main story quest I feel like is kind of bad. One of the best MMORPG stories. Well, I've never played ever World of Warcraft. I thought Guild Wars was pretty good, but I mean that was like almost 20 years ago, so. Bonus, chest rewards, and skill choice. Well, I mean, I would assume if you like Lord of the Rings, the Lord of the Ring MMO would be okay. I actually played a decent amount of that Secret World MMO. It's kind of like Lovecraftian horror sort of stuff. It had some neat stuff, but ultimately, I think it was kind of ass. I think we want the healing power. I think we're gonna have the damage. Hop on EVE Online. I had a character in Goonfleet a long time ago. Fleet damage. Now, EVE is scary, man. You get people driving up to your house. Cutting off your power lines. You're sorry? Have you done that before to someone, Julian Carter? You've driven outside somebody's house and shut off their power? I mean, I forgive you, but that's tough, man. Vibe emote as their power is off outside their house. Bad. I did play Diablo 4 off stream, and I'll say somehow the story was even worse than Diablo 3's. Like some of the characters, I guess, were like a little bit more enjoyable, but the crit chance, bad. I'm just gonna take the runic boulder. But yeah, could be an interesting month overall. Obviously, Tokyo Game Show. The reveal of the Monster Hunter Gacha. Hopefully they got the frame rate over like single digits, because it was looking really rough for a while there. Well, it's been around for so long. What do you even do? Ask Albino. I know he plays it. You wish you could refund Diablo 4? You know, I was really sick, whatever it was, like 2 years ago. And Diablo 4 is very good for if you want to turn your brain off and just push buttons. But it's got to be like completely smooth brain. No thinking. I played it before the loot rework as well. It was like really bad. They gotta have one of the worst endgame designers in like action RPG history. is actually almost unbelievable how bad it is. Or how bad it was. I mean, I guess it's probably gotten better. I'm assuming at this point, pretty much every mobile game releases with a PC client because, like, they know. I'll just take the gold. I think we take this one because the movement speed means we can get around faster. I also play Path of Exile. Do you like 1 or 2? I mean, I guess really when you think about it, like, Diablo 4 is just for, like, the gamer dads who, like, don't have the time or skill to play Path of Exile. And, like, that's okay, I guess. Couldn't play Immortal because he didn't have a phone. Does that still not have a PC client? You think they would have, like, changed that at some point? So my biggest beef with Diablo 3, and you guys can make fun of me all you want, is when I play games, like, I want to use a game controller. And I understand there's console versions for Diablo 3, and I've paid money for console versions of Diablo 3, but, like, I want to play it on PC. We want to reroll here, I think. We level 18? No. Play Whirlwind Barb and Diablo through the controller. See, that sounds magical to me. We're going to take the magnet. There's a couple levels. Loki, are we 18? No, 17. Now we're 18. Max out. The new wave of Sega games? It would be nice. I mean, from what I've seen in the trailers, they look adjacent to, like, Unity tier graphics. It was not a compliment, but maybe they were all very early alpha. I thought one of the big selling points of World of Warcraft was, like, Horde versus Alliance. Does everybody just have sex with each other now? Take the gold. We want HP regen. I don't know that we need it. Take it though. They should always find a way to bring it back so that everybody wants to kill each other. In my opinion. Yeah, I mean, if you're at the point where you're just doing random queue PvP, like, I'm sure there's barely even story for that. I can't remember if I ended up buying Diablo 2 Resurrected or not. I know for a while I was watching people do challenge runs in Diablo 2, and that's kind of fun. Theory crafting builds and stuff, and like, can I get through with these limitations? I think that's kind of neat. Path of Exile 2 had a free weekend? I remember you said you got cut off by an hour or something like that. Take the haste. I like Path of Exile 2, but I think when I was playing it, it kept causing my computer to crash, which makes me like it less. Splitting the population sucks. I guess. I mean, it's a lot more work, and your game has to be a lot bigger for that to be okay. Yeah, no, it's like, it was a really bad year. Like, all of 2025 was kind of shit for PC gaming in a lot of ways. A lot of great games came out, don't get me wrong, but... Do you have any crashes on PS5? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't think there'd be crashing on console because you've got one hardware spec and you're not dealing with Windows. That's the issue, is Windows. Prefer one or two more? I can't get over how Path of Exile 1 looks. Everything is way too dark. I can't see anything. Like, I don't know what's going on the screen. That's my biggest issue. Oh, Loki. X out Sparks. Deltarune out now? I got something in my, recommended for Deltarune. So it's like, it's out, it's done? It's not done. It's getting there. How many chapters is it going to be? 5? 6? I did notice he's finally charging some money for it. There's a cinema at the beginning of Path of Exile 2 and it's too dark to see what's happening. I know, they're going back to their roots. 7, damn. There's only so much the Gamma can do, though. That's the hard part. We finished everything there? We want Berserker. We want to upgrade Assault away. One more should do it. And we should be able to max that out. So we'll have 4 evolved skills. Okay. I'm assuming Toby Fox is in the same boat as like the Silksong developers, right? Like endless multi-millionaire who can do anything he wants with life, but still continues to make stuff because he either likes it or feels an obligation to. We want Odin, right? Passive. Came to him in a dream. It's prophecy. I mean, it could just be a dream. I mean, it doesn't have to be a prophecy. Game devs expect gamers to have evolved night vision. I mean, I kind of get it because, like, even if you've sorted out the income section, like the financial needs of your life, that doesn't mean that you want to have like no purpose, like just watch anime all day. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You know, you still might want to make things. Yeah, local code, like whether you consider it work or not, you know, I don't think I would ever stop creaming entirely, you know? Like, I'll probably cream until I'm too old, dead, or dumb to do it again, you know? I think we already got like 1 stacking HP. But I might do it again. 6 HP a second is a lot of HP a second. That's on top of all my other healing. That is presumably scaled on top of my healing with my class bonus. I can clear this thing in 5 minutes. I guess we could probably get this. Yeah, I have an OLED monitor, but honestly, it's one of those, it's got like a matte coating, and I think that does make things dimmer than they should be. Max this out. 4 strikes. Wow, damn. Now what? All Loki? I don't know if he's going to give me enough crits. Like, I think the next time I do my setup, I'm going to go full Germa and just get a recliner and just have a TV. And I'm just going to stream from that. That's what I think I'm going to be going for. Couch stream? I used to, but I think I'm ready for a recliner. Used to play and stream from bed. With like a camera on though? I mean, honestly, that would be pretty cozy watching people stream from their bed. I mean, we all play video games. Like, I don't care who you are. You're doing something in bed. You're at least watching YouTube. Ceiling TV, ceiling camera. Just laying in bed, staring directly up. Stream from a rocking chair. I plan on getting a rocking recliner. That's the idea. I've been watching that guy on YouTube that gives like feng shui tips to give me ideas on how I want to like set up this room. Class skills. Oh no, I want the gold. Come on, Loki. That's treadmill stream. I still have a, well, not up here. I mean, I have a treadmill. Entering rage heals HP. That's what we wanted. That's what I thought I had this whole time. Get over here. Okay, we need to finish the pylon, and then I want to get those 2 chests. That helped a lot. This helps a lot. We did it. I don't know that was really worth it, though. I used to use the TV as a monitor. As a second monitor. Right now, I'm like definitely spoiled. I have 3 monitors. Like definitely way more than you need. Finish that. I want to reroll. I want to get the healing. Yeah, the rage up. Still have enough time, right? Streaming to the TV and playing on the couch. Yeah, man. No, that's the way to do it. Get comfy. Nasty Tricks actually seems pretty okay. Now that we're finally up to the boss. Oh no! So if you don't get to the boss, it just the stage ends. Okay, well. Now you know. What the fuck? No, I wanna get out. Your mom has a bed? Yeah, I mean, beds are nice. I definitely slept on a couch for like many years of my life. Or a futon. An American futon, not like a Japanese futon. Japanese futons are based, but I don't think attacks are good, though. So these give... I see. If anything, we would just want a boost on God skills. That would be pretty sick. The name of this game? Jotun Slayer Hordes of Hell. I guess it's been in early access for a while. It's out now. I don't know what seal is. That's probably a lock. He's got some good stuff. Maybe we'll pick up one of his skills. All of his stuff has like really high cooldowns. I guess Leviathan isn't that bad. I fucked up. We didn't actually finish that one level. Oh, but I guess we could do it again? And we can do it faster because we got Time Rush. Oh, fuck. Is it active? I don't know. I don't know how Hades this is outside of there being gods in it. Because there's almost like no story. All right, we'll do this on Time Rush. I like that. Buff selection UI is sus. Is it just like... it's just like Hades? I can't say. It's been a while since I played it. 25 mushrooms. Well, I'm sure it was at least a little inspired. It'd be disingenuous to think that it wasn't. In like Hades sells it well as it does, you know? A dungeon crawler? I also had like Vikings. Or Nordic guys. So where are my attacks? The smite like? I feel bad I never had a chance to like really play a round of smite. Every time I booted it up, it was like, have fun fighting bots, idiot. I'm gonna roll again. I'm assuming it's just to prevent, you know, Smurf accounts. Which in a way is like a little fair. All right, so we got a really good ability. Yeah. Damage god skills. Reverse Smurf? Send yourself in to get butt slammed? Yeah, I don't know about that. Hoping for a miraculous pop-off or for somebody to DC. Speaking of, the Dragon Ball MOBA is coming out soon. There's a dragon. It's very similar, in my mind, to the Pokemon MOBA. Not that I ever played the Pokemon MOBA. Don't get it twisted. But I've actually played several of the betas. And it is a Dragon Ball MOBA. Is it good? Free. I'm assuming the monetization is going to be absolutely hideous from what I saw. The MOBAs that aren't free to play. There was before it shut down. I remember watching a documentary on it. There was a paid game that was out around the same time that League of Legends was coming up. That was actually the market leader until the League of Legends strategy ended up just overwhelming it. Lord of the Ring MOBA that was paid. Heroes of New Earth sounds right. But I never played it. I just I watched a YouTube documentary on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was pay to play. Is that summon the crawler? Who's the crawler? Are you the crawler? Healing power. This did really well for us last time. Good hard stuck bronze friends who said Heroes of North is going to be the next big thing. I think for a while it did seem like that was going to be the case. But, you know, the league model, I mean, free to play is just like so huge for getting big numbers. Like nothing comes even close. I'm gonna try and roll. Let me rage more often. What are we, 12? Oh, these can be leveled up now. We have some Dota enjoyers in the Discord. It's just, you know, it's a hard game, right? Like no one would ever suggest like Dota is easy to play. Like I kind of respect it, but you know, MOBAs in general are hard and stressful. Like when you set out to be like, we're going to be the hardest and most stressful, that's a tough hill to climb. I think it also looks a little uglier than League. I don't want to piss off any Dota lovers, but it doesn't look good. The animations are more fluid. Well, you know what? I've never really watched a full game of Dota. I only see screenshots. So maybe in motion it looks better. But I've played League. I've watched some League. Done a little bit of both. Well, I'm sure, I mean, from what I saw, like, if you're good at Dota, you're probably going to be cracked at League. The reverse is not true. Now, I'll say one thing. There was that Blizzard Dota game, Blizzard MOBA game. That was nice if you just wanted to fuck around. And I respect that. The opposite of Dota. Heroes of the Storm, thank you. I want to level up this. I want to get Odin while I can, because I still want that. Yeah, no, I agree with your assessment, Malfu, 100%. Like, I'm sure the best Heroes of the Storm player could do very well in Dota if they wanted. But there was absolutely a ranking. Now, out of all of them, the Dragon Ball Z MOBA. That's a funny one. Yeah, so Dragon Ball Z MOBA and Pokemon MOBA are right next to each other. I don't know. I genuinely don't know how they rank. No, it's not limiting yourself to see. It's called... What the hell is it called? It's got a weird name. Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra. Really flows off the tongue. Oh, I didn't realize that XP was shared in Heroes of the Storm. That does sound like that makes it way harder. Seems like a weird genre for Blizzard to just more or less give up on. I feel like that doesn't normally happen with Blizzard, but... Maybe I'm wrong, maybe they do it all the time. Oh, this fucking sucks. These things again. This is all like testing, is your attack power high enough? Starting your first ever Dark Souls 1 playthrough and you're very new to the series. Any tips? It's okay to level health early on. Early on, you're... weapon upgrades are worth a lot more than stat upgrades as well. Important consideration. You can't upgrade weapons. It's a little simplistic. They just go from like +1, +2, and so on and so forth. I guess technically, I don't think this is a spoiler. You can enchant them as well with special effects. Something you don't need to know, but is probably helpful to understand though, is the way damage resistance works. It's different than Monster Hunter. In Monster Hunter, you can just throw on an elemental weapon. You're probably not getting screwed over too much. But in Dark Souls, if you're using like an off element weapon against something that is resistant to it, you'll be doing quite a bit less damage than if you stuck with just like something that they're not weak or resistant to. Really not that big of a deal. I mean, if you're just doing normal new game and you've played a lot of Monster Hunter before, you're not gonna have any issues. We're gonna be fine. You know, the game carries with it some reputation of being like impossibly hard, and there's definitely tricky stuff in there, but you've learned everything you already need to know in terms of like how to handle bosses in that game, you know? Yeah, Silk Song's out. Spring Rage, no. Okay. Apparently everybody is playing Silk Song except for me. But you know, I'm here for the background noise as you play Silk Song. Or in case you plan to play Silk Song, but you don't want to get spoiled. Damage on God skills, yes. Wait, no, do I want the gold? I think we're fine. Well, you're not going to get spoiled on this game. Any plans to play Clair Obscur? If I do, I'm not going to stream it. I don't like to play story-heavy games, and especially good story games on stream, because some fucker's going to spoil it, and I just don't want to deal with that. Finally got it. Finally got it. Man, not worth it. Loki? So being a pioneer? Don't thank me. You can thank the developer slash publisher of this game that sent me an email and was like, our game came out today. Could you please stream it? We're a small game developer. And I was like, sure, I'll stream it. Thank you for the key. Did you take the damage? Take the Loki, of course. They didn't get the Silk Song memo? I think they released technically the day before Silksong. But they were already also, I think, in early access. That's what somebody said in the stream yesterday. Take that for what you will. Am I allowed to take the key and not stream it? All the time. That happens regularly. Like, in general, I try not to take keys for something that, like, I have, like... I'll put it this way. I would never take a key if I have zero plan on streaming it. But I have definitely taken keys to a game, opened it up, said, this is fucking terrible, and then not streamed it. Does that make sense? Like, I can't, this game is unstreamable. There's not a lot of that. It doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen. Name an example. I wouldn't want to name an example because, like, I didn't do it because, like, I didn't want to, like, embarrass the developer. There's probably the worst example is there was a game that I accepted a sponsorship for. This is before I was in the talent agency. And it was like a multiplayer game. Think of it like, I'm going to use the word StarCraft. That's not the right word because StarCraft is a good game. But this was like a game like that that involved like base building and was multiplayer. And it was so bad and so obscure, and the design was such that it was multiplayer only. I would have been taking a paid sponsorship to spend 2 hours in the tutorial. And I had to write them back and I said, cancel the sponsorship. I can't stream this. Like, it's literally unstreamable. But that's only happened, you know, really just one time. No, please! Fuck. I fucked up. And it really was like the only content was do the tutorial over and over again. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to myself or to anybody that wants to watch the stream. And, like, I'm not going to do it and, like, okay, pay me for it. You know, like, no. No. Reflect chance. Small projectile. So, like, Alien 911 was good comparison. Genuinely, like, Alien 911, like, I think some people really enjoyed that stream. It wasn't that bad. Who gives critical hit chance? They've gotten most of the decent passives. I'm not gonna do that one again. We're gonna do this on Insane. I don't think I could. Well, can I survive that? Bonus enemy damage. That's pretty scary. You know, because even the worst game that falls into the lap of a streamer, you know, presumably somebody put a lot of time and effort into it. Okay, there is one other game I just thought of. It wasn't like a full-on crypto game, but the way it was advertised was there may be optional blockchain involvement at one point. And when I loaded up the game, it was another situation of like pretty much multiplayer only, pretty much nothing to do, and like a weird goblin buddy equivalent of like Bonzi Buddy. And you could like dress him up and shit. Like this. I don't know if I have an image of him anywhere. And that was one where, you know, I was given a key and I said, I'm not going to stream it. But I mean, I think it would, I don't even know if I was given a key. I think it might have just been free on Epic Games Store. So Blanco's Block Party was before, I would say 3 to 4 months before that sort of crypto stuff got really aggravating. And it was like peak COVID, and Jen was like, if I have to go to work, you have to play the game. But play the game. Oh, VR chat? I do remember the VR chat clone. That was like a Second Life clone. Which honestly, like, it wasn't a Second Life clone. It was Second Life. They should have, like, raked it in. Could you imagine if they took Second Life and just made it VR? Like, hello? Jen, don't kneel too much, because sometimes I talk to her about the streaming and she says like, just play Monster Hunter. And I'm like, no! She said, just play the game that they want to watch. Financially, if I only had a profit motive, she would 100% be correct. No, the thing is, more people will watch me just play the game. Thank you, Smartbox. I don't even know if they're real. Like I almost feel as if like Capcom is paying for U-bots for Wilds at this point. Because like I'll go in and like we'll get like double the viewership, but like we're playing Wilds. Like who really wants to watch that? Do I have Loki yet? I do. People join to hate watch. Well, I will occasionally. They can't play above 10 FPS. I thought Steam Deck got up to 20 sometimes. You watch me 100% Gen U. I regularly say to myself, I should set up GU, but then I have to move my Switch and plug it into a capture card. If I could just push a button and then like have it on my computer, I would stream it. What do I think of this game? It's all right. I think that's fair. I think Soulstone Survivors is still like the best. Also, I'll give this game credit. Most of these games are not hard at all. This one actually feels like it gets kind of hard. So like, that's okay. There are a lot of confusing mechanics though, because like you have your attack, you have your weapon skill, you've got class skills, and you've got god skills, and it gets really kind of confusing. Give me Loki. You know, Soulstone is the best, and it's not even close. Your Switch is handheld only, and you still have the Switch 1, right? You know, I would say, having played this, I think it's in a pretty good place for early access. I don't think it was ready to leave early access. I don't want to be mean, but I guess I'm not being paid to say whether I like it or not, so. Play the Halls of Torment DLC? So, Halls of Torment has the same problem I have with this game, which is, like, you enter into a stage and you've got a locked-in amount of time that you're in the stage. Halls of Torment is better than this game, from what I remember. Although it's probably been 2 years since I played Halls of Torment. It also feels like the... Oh, what do I want? The upgrades are going to dry up very quickly. Like, I am... How many hours? I am 6 hours into this game, and I feel like I've already almost unlocked everything I need to unlock. Which is like, you should not feel that way. Like, the whole concept of these games is you're going to have 40 to 50 hours worth of shit to unlock. And the fact that it's like almost dried up at 6 hours in is like not, it's not good. I don't know, maybe, I have not finished the last level yet. Maybe if I finish that, something else will unlock. Hey, Storf Game More. I played the demo for that game, and it was like maybe the worst one I've ever played. But that was right when it came out. Maybe it's gotten way better. There was like no weapons, and like all the passives were like 0.5% more damage. What are you doing? Yeah, no, now that you mention it, I think we're just going to beat the final level, and I'm just going to try and finish the platinum on Soulstone Survivors. I think that's what I should do. Finger was hovering over the buy button today. This would not be my first game of this type to recommend. This game is for someone who's like the equivalent of like an alcoholic for this type of game, and they've already finished their platinums on almost everything else. It's not bad, it's just, you know, I feel like it's not exceptional. Yeah, you gotta like really be like, I need another one. But I'm telling you, wait until I finish the final stage, and I'll give you my final opinion. But I don't. Is it $12? The only thing that's nice about it is like, obviously it's 3D. You know, there's a level of polish that comes with it being 3D. Give me Loki, you fuck. Thank you. I actually want to get this, so we can stop. We only get passives on other things. What am I not liking is what? It's not that it's bad. I just feel like, you know, most of these games have like really long legs, in the sense that like you're gonna have a ton to upgrade for like, you know, a couple hundred hours, maybe at least 100 hours. And I feel like at about like 15 hours, you're gonna have almost everything unlocked. Oh. For a game that has apparently gone through early access and is now in full release. You know, I would think they would put more in. Now, the actual gameplay is good. I like that there's a weapon skill, and I like that there's a dash. I think both of those things are great. I haven't heard of the Mushroom Survivor game. Is it good? Now, one game that I haven't played in like 2 years that I think I got 100% on, Bone Razor Minions, man. That's a good one. That's a really good one. That game's cool as hell. I mean, the developer was adding stuff to that game like weekly. That's pretty cool. Almost level 18 already. Fun Guys Swarm. Have you played it? Have you seen anybody stream it? Captain Robbie, hello, good evening. I met a guy at the park today, Gavin Harambe, who said he was a member of 2 unions, and he ended up leaving both of those jobs, and he deeply regrets leaving both of them. He left a union job where he was getting paid, he said, quote, to do nothing, to sell used cars, and he said that was a big mistake. And I guess he's a real estate agent now? He's old, though, like senior citizen. Had it made, man. Now, I don't think necessarily the thought process of I'm in a union that allows me to do literally nothing at work is good. But that being said, you know, I'd rather somebody have a union and get to do nothing than like there not be unions. Good with the bad. The bad with the good. My loins tingling for 9/11. Remember, those of us in the US get it a day early. It's gonna be 9/10. The time zone. Cashiers should 100% be allowed to sit down. I think every job should be allowed to sit down. They make chairs that are really high, and when you sit on them, it looks like you're standing. We used to use them at the credit unions. Like, I think that's fine. Like, I understand jobs correlate with, like, effort and education required. And that's, like, what you get paid. But I don't think there's really any job that's done out there that, like, deserves disrespect. Like, you're gonna disrespect your garbage guy. What are you gonna do? You want a world where everybody just hucks their garbage into the woods? That's what happens in Italy, and it's terrible. They just throw it in the street. Really bad. It's really bad. You've probably heard of Syracuse, Sicily, or Syracuse, Sicily before. Trash all over the streets. I just feel getting my car emissions compliant. Oh, it feels so fucking good, man. It feels good, but it's a little bittersweet because I took that car to a shop over like 6 years, and every time I probably paid those fuckers between like $500 and $1,000 every time just to get it through emissions. And they're always like, oh man, like we got to do all this, we got to do all that. It's a system, it's all complicated. And the reality is to diagnose and solve an evap emission sensor in a Honda is difficult. It could mean there is a pinhole anywhere within the entire emission system. I would imagine it probably would take 2 to 3 hours of work to solve it properly. Or you could solve it like a criminal mind would, my father's criminal mind, which I have. And just make it so that you pass every other sensor but that one, and the underpaid, overworked guy at the emissions center just passes you anyway. And the best part is, the next time my car's gonna need emissions, it's so old, it won't need to have emissions again. Like, I'm made in the shade, man. I would say you should have emissions on your car done twice over its lifetime. Is this what my new part-time job is? I'm gonna be teaching people how to save money. I'm not telling because I'm not my lawyer. Look, for all I know, I fixed the issue because I did replace the gas cap. Please stream it. I mean, I'm going to be teaching people that are presumably there because they need financial help. And usually with that sort of stuff, you want some level of anonymity. I mean, there's of course like the Dave Ramsey show and people will call into that. So you just get a name and it could be a fake name. I guess they're those people that goes on that one guy's show that talk about their really fucked up budgets. They're like, I spend $4,000 a month on DoorDash and I have no money. Why is that? Well, I tell them to buy Capcom stock. I'll definitely talk to them about investing, at least on some level. But if somebody from chat shows up, that's fine. I'd be happy to talk to them. I helped somebody today in my DMs with an investment question. Believe it or not. You don't have to believe it. Fuck you. I don't care what you think. How do I take my class? I'm not sure how deeply I want to dox myself. Do not invest in the Wingstop. I am not referring to, this was in my DMs, Albino. This is not about the Wingstop. The most important thing about investing is the time invested in something that's likely to grow at a reasonable amount over a long period of time. That's it. It's not really that complicated. Some people make it really complicated for themselves. You don't have to make it that complicated. You can take it online. They did ask me in the interview if I would do Zoom teaching. And I said, I stream many hours a week, every week, and I've done this for multiple years. I said, Zoom is not an issue. I did say, I don't think Zoom is very good for teaching. In the first meeting. I know you're on the West Coast. You're not over here. Well, I would say probably the most valuable thing is that for most people, you're going to work for a normal company. They're going to offer you a 401k match. Like just like max that out. Max out the match. Assuming you're going to work for a normal amount of time, like you're probably just going to be fine. I put my full name and phone number on the library website. I'm sure I will be publicized. I mean, I'm going to want people to go. If I want them to hire me again, it's a 6-month contract. I'm going to need people to attend the meetings. Oh, what the fuck? Man, I'm so bad at this game. Man, those things you got to be careful. You can't just let them run into you. All right, we're going to try and do the final level in the normal difficulty. Who knows? Maybe I will ask you guys to juice the classes I teach. Although I guess the issue would be if there was a chat, there would be like 5 or 6 normal people and then like 30 people that are spamming like show whole. And like that might be a problem. That might be you'd be the show. You wouldn't be the only one. All right, so we tried this other level once and we died. Oh, no wonder it's really hard. 250% enemy difficulty. It would embarrass me in that type of environment. You never know. A financial literacy class from a millionaire streamer. I'm not a millionaire. The labubu game looks metal. Thanks. Can I become my Japanese teacher and beg people to come or cancel your class? It's literally just something for me to do while Capcom figures their shit out. Like, I'm happy to do it. Like, I really am. Like, I'm genuinely happy to be doing it. I'm happy for the opportunity, but I'm not planning on this being like a full-time career. I don't want it to be a full-time career. I want, I'd like to go back to just streaming more often. I'm not a billionaire. If I lived long enough, I could probably become a billionaire, but I don't think I'll live that long. I would like to, though. Put me next to this sex week skin. It's not gonna be in like a conference hall. That was crazy. This was a long time ago. I can't believe you still remember. This was when I worked at the credit union. And I was just in a conference representing the credit union. And the table I had was like a side table. And on one side, there was a woman who was selling like erotic photo shoots. And on the other side, it was like kind of like an MLM sex toy store. When I tell my class about Shengbo, I'm not going to tell them about Shengbo. Would it be a millionaire that hoards money for sport like a high scorer? I would like to say no, but I just don't like spending money. Like, if I don't have to spend money, like, I really don't like spending it. Like, I get angry. Like, if I feel like I'm getting ripped off on, like, produce or something at the store, like, it really bothers me. Like, I understand most people, when they go to the store, they're like, I like eating this food. I'm gonna buy this food. I'm just out there looking at what's on sale. And I was amazed. The other day, for Labor Day, I was able to get 95.15 ground beef for $4 a pound. It's been years since you can get that sort of price. Live in a hovel for $50 a month. I mean, I don't need to live that cheaply. I mean, I was just in a condo in Thailand for like $200 a month. And that was right next to the beach. There's no reason to slum it in Japan. I like Japan, but to me, Japan is more of the sort of place like you visit. I don't know if I would want to live there. Where am I now? I'm in the United States. Specifically, I'm in my house. Specifically, I'm in the northeast region of the United States. No, I'm still streaming. I'm good. I'm good on my end. don't know us to know about the beef heals. Dude, you need those beef heals. Died for a little bit. I'm sorry. I did not drop any frames, according to OBS. I blame Twitch. Maybe they're mad because I'm not streaming Silk Song. Am I gonna go back to Thailand? This summer I'm probably gonna go to Italy. I'm probably gonna spend my summer in Europe. But the year after, baby, I think Jen really likes Thailand. We'd go to Thailand and Japan again for sure. Dying like the beast to try on the 18th, dude. After the 11th, like it's probably gonna be like almost all night rain for like a month. Hate to say that in case you're looking forward to something else, but like that's just the way it's gonna be. I'm gonna take this one. I don't know. I mean, maybe the new mode will suck ass and I'll be like, I don't want to play it, but I'm pretty sure it's exactly what I've been waiting for and it's all I'm gonna want to play. Night Rain is good, dude. I love it so much. It's everything I want in a modern Monster Hunter. Your post-master degree limbo? Are you saying that in the sense that, like, you haven't found the exact position you want, or that you need more education? Picking the healing power again. Yeah, I really like this level. This level's really cool. All the levels should be like this. Your buddies are off Night Rain? I don't blame them. Like, for most people, like, if you beat the Everdarks, unless you're curious to try and carry randoms, there's not too much of a reason to keep playing. But the new mode is going to change that. Let's go replay Exo Primal? I never did the Monster Hunter content in that game. If Night Rain didn't exist, I don't want to be like too extreme here. I probably would have just told everybody like I'm taking a break from streaming for like 6 months to a year. I would say I'm just gonna go figure something else out for a while. And I'm sorry to be that way, but I would be like, let's all just take a break for a minute, you know? It'd be like one of those like high school relationships, those turbulent ones, like they keep going off and on. But if it really felt like I was going to be locked into playing Milds, like I would have been out. I can't do it. I would have come back for Neo 3. Yeah, that would be a good point to be like, all right, I'm back. We want to wait for the objective before we take that treasure chest. I don't know if there's a direct quote that they said Neo 3 is releasing same time as Steam. I think somebody did see like a Steam logo, but you know, usually Sony puts a lot of money into the Team Ninja games like that. And consequently, like, they're looking to get a little period of exclusivity. Which, like, is one of the few games where I would be like, okay, fine. Last skill upgrade, yes. I would get it early on PlayStation. Currently just looking for a better job. Fair. All right, we do not want Nithstong. Pylon. This is the first job, or at least position I've gotten, where I feel like having a master's degree helped. Every other job I've ever had before this, I had a master's degree, but whenever I told like whoever was interviewing me that I had it, their eyes just kind of like glazed over. You know, the amount of people that are working in finance that don't even necessarily have a college education, pretty high. And like, I'm not saying like you need to have a college education to be good at finance. Obviously you don't, but doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt anything. I've talked about this before, but I had somebody who had been at one of the credit unions I worked at a little bit longer than me. And like, it really pissed me off. You make fun of me if you want. When she was doing loan calculations, she would just put numbers into the calculator until it like came up with what she wanted. And she ended up becoming like the lending manager. So that made me kind of mad. I think understandably mad. She was vibe coding before that was like a thing. For sure. That person caused 2008? Yes! This is exactly that sort of attitude that can create a financial crisis. This is the sort of person that's like, you give them monetary incentive to make subprime mortgages and they go fucking ham. We want double cast because we got this. I'll even take the HP regen at some point too. It all worked out. I mean, honestly, every single time I've left a place, things have always been better, like, in the next job. So I guess if there's any advice, I mean, I'm not saying, like, you don't like your job, just fucking leave. But the odds are with you that you will end up finding something better. Oh, we want the God skill damage. Yeah, I don't know. It's a really interesting idea of like what the next major financial crisis is going to be. Obviously, there's an affordability crisis in the US. There's a hiring crisis. There's an unemployment crisis, job crisis, all those crises. But I don't know exactly how that's going to translate into everything being fucked up. AI related? Yeah, I mean, that dovetails, I think, with there's not enough jobs. Like, what are people going to do? You know, I mean, you've had a lot of people suggest, you know, that we need to start giving out universal basic income, which doesn't bother me. I would pay more taxes if I knew everybody could, like, put food on their table. You want a soul stone? I think we just want to make sure we can actually clear this level. Maximum health might be nice too. As long as you're happy with the job, I think that goes a long way. But yeah, if you think you could do more and make more, I mean, obviously, the sooner you do that, the better. Like, it would actually be amazing for the economy because, not shockingly, when you give people who don't have a lot of savings money, for the most part, they just spend it. It's like the money immediately goes into the economy. How far do I think it'd make it in the Neo 2 Deathless Challenge? Probably 2 stages. Without practice? I don't know if I can make it 1 stage. Like to see that? Me too. Maybe someday, in my full retirement. So Adachi, you'd be fine. I mean, if you were really slow, you really grinded it out, you used heavy armor, and you practiced the bosses ahead of time, you'd be fine. It's really just a matter of, like, you know, defeat the kings. Fuck it, we go 3 kings. Right? Not a coward. I need more levels. How's my stuff upgraded? Need to read to Milo? Please take your time. Fish upgrade? Got it. Oh, and he repeats. That's interesting. Yeah, I think my nephew, I think he might be dyslexic. At what age would you be concerned if kids were, like, still writing letters backwards on a regular basis? 6 is a little late for that, right? Or is that, like, normal? Is that dyslexia? Something like that, right? Marks? Does he have a hard time with left and right? Today he was trying to tell me he thinks he finally figured out left and right. Which was also made me a little suspect. Obviously, nothing against the kid personally. He's literally just a child. But, you know, it's the sort of thing you want to kind of identify in case there's anything you can do to help him earlier, you know? Isn't dyslexia super undiagnosed? I don't know. I feel like ADD and ADHD is, like, maybe overdiagnosed. But I could be wrong about that. Maybe it's correct. Get him a watch so he knows which hand is which. That's funny. That's still in the realm of being young. All right, I'll take it. Magnet. This level's really good. This is a very fun level. If they made more levels like this, I would say, like, they're giga cooking. And I would recommend the game in a heartbeat. The food is hello. Good evening. Am I the one person on your Twitch followed list that is not streaming Silksong? I'm enjoying my hipster status very much. Path of Exile 2? I know I asked this question like literally 3 streams in a row. Last Epoch is where it's at, right? It's a sad list. Crit chance and damage with God skills. Yeah, he's only 6 now. He's not that. He's not that old, I guess. Into the Abyss. This is the boss.
Stigen. Jeg mun sinna der hilsen an leddodan.
I can't remember if I did any crafting in Path of Exile 2. Half dead Jotun. You still Donald Ducking it, Nefudis? Crafting in campaign is worse than Wild's FPS. It's purely an endgame thing, I'm assuming. Yo, that fish is actually pretty good. Ooh. Ooh. Very happy to have the fish. Fish is doing damage. I actually don't think I like the spinny move. I might switch that out for axe throw. Half dead Jotun is about to be fully dead Jotun. Is it really almost dead? No way. Oh, fuck. Of course not. All right. Is she gonna go through all the bosses? We have enough movement speed. We don't even need to dodge. We can just waddle out of the way. Another half-dead Jolton. I don't know if I fought this guy before. Yes! Except he was fire. Play any Marvel Rivals? I did. I was sponsored a couple times by them to play Marvel Rivals. And I played it a little bit off stream, actually. When I was in Thailand, I went to a weed cafe that advertised that they also had video games set up. But when I went in there, all they had was a PS5, and all it had was like Marvel Rivals and what's that one game where you're an RC car and you hit balls? What is that fucking game? Rocket League, thank you. Oh my god, my brain is literally squishy. Yeah, it was just Rocket League and Marvel Rivals. Like, they didn't have any actual games, which I thought, you know, you went through all the effort of setting up a PlayStation. Like, you may as well, like, have something on there. What more do I need? I don't know. Street Fighter? Would have been nice. They had a computer set up on the other couch that was just, like, emulating games. So there were people playing like Mario Kart emulated on the Switch but on a PC. I met a guy there that was retiring to the city, and he was like, I plan on smoking weed here every day. And I said, good luck, man. Enjoy. Me, I'm not a big weed enjoyer. You know, I want people to have access to it, and I always say I would way rather have a neighbor that smoked a lot of weed than a neighbor that drank a lot. You know, I'm just not like big into it. You know. CBD treatment, though, 100% real, though. That absolutely helps people. You guys hear the story about the CEO of Suntory in Japan? To give you context, the American whiskey company Jim Beam is owned by Suntory. Suntory themselves are like the largest alcohol distributor in Japan. And Japan is like maybe one of the largest alcohol per GDP sellers in the world. And so this guy travels a lot, and he's like, the only thing that helps with my jet lag is CBD. And his brother, who had a friend who was American, sent him some CBD pills. But in Japan, if you have like 0.01% THC, you go to fucking jail. And so the guy is being investigated because he might have 0.01% THC pills. He resigned from his job. I missed the cutscene. Was it good? That's really awful. No healing? That sounds terrible. Yeah, they don't mess around. So I have 14 more points. So again, what I was saying is like, all that really matters is that you've maxed out one class, you have 2 skills that you like, and that you've got all these passives unlocked, not all of which are necessary. And like, that's it for like the unlocks. Mostly, other than, you know, you have a weapon, you have some skins, most of which are DLC, and then you got the, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels. I just don't know that it's quite ready for like a 1.0 release. I see it. I saw your chair. I'm happy for you. You know, I'm not trying to be a hater. I just don't. You compare it to most other games like this, and like, considering all you really need to do is like tweak numbers and then like shit the skill tree down. I guess you can go for these trophies. But like, all these rewards are just like more skill points that you don't even need more of. I'm done. I'm done. Not a bad game, but I would say it's really just for, it's just for junkies. Junkies of this genre. All right, you know what? We're gonna, fuck it. I'm starting up Soulstone Survivors. Oh, I played on my other computer and I did not update my Steam. Chaos Bane? Dragonkin. I think I own Chaos Bane. I do. Have I played Holocure? I have. I was going to play Soulstone Survivors, but it's not up to date. I don't want to fuck it up. I got to go turn on my other computer to upload the save. I guess I can do that and get a Coca-Cola while I'm at it. I guess that's okay. But I guess I'll do that. I'll be gone for like 5 minutes. Probably. Maybe less. You should be in sync. Sync, you son of a bitch. All right, that's good. All right, I'm going to change the game under Twitch. I'm not going to change it under YouTube because who cares? This only has 4 people watching it. I know the game type isn't that popular anymore, but it's still an interesting game. All right, where are we? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more runs to do. We can just do a baby run for this guy. We don't even need to do a real run. Wait.
Load it. Violate. What brings you?
Can tell if I did Demon Hunter yet here. I don't think so. So we'll do the cathedral with him to start. That's fine.
Quiet, but the scent of secrets. Find them.
I like how snappy everything is. Personally, I like it.
But not the king. Who cares? Kill it.
This is a really weird game mode. This is like, they weren't 100% sure where they were going to take the end game, and they're like, what if we just made it so you had a mode where you had to build up your character 4 different times? It's kind of what we got. I don't know if these bans stay permanently or they get reset. Guess we'll find out. But it is interesting because you have to kind of like... Oh yeah, September used to be a thing. Is it not a thing anymore? I guess maybe they figured we're getting no tax on tips. We don't need discounts on subs. It's 30%. I could have sworn it was 50%, but I don't know. I guess it's not that hard to find out. Jeff Bezos will come out on top. They say there's only a little over 1,000 billionaires in the United States. I don't know if that's a large number or not large enough. I feel like there should be more billionaires with how fucked over everybody is. Like, you would think with like a, I don't know, like that many billionaires, like there should be at least one of them that's like, hey, let's not fuck everything up. You just got full fiber installed? Congratulations. You deserve it. Critical damage? What we really want is critical chance, but I'll take the critical damage. I'm gonna go for another Doom-ish build. Dude, I read that Selena Gomez is a billionaire. She's not like a big billionaire, but she is a billionaire. Wild.
This strengthens my purpose most.
They want to put in Starlink rather than actual fiber? No fucking way. How many dicks did Elon have to get into?
Quickens the blood.
The Selena Gomez Oreos? What about the Stranger Things chocolate chip cookie? Bill and Carter's saying they're good. Aren't they like condensed milk and cinnamon? I mean, that sounds okay.
I feel stronger, faster.
So we're gonna have to make a bleed build, I think, in the final run. She's in that one show, Only Murders in the Building. I like that show. And I mean, it's definitely like a mystery show for old people. In fact, it's got like Martin Short and, oh my God, not Bill Murray, Steve Martin. And they're fucking old, man. Like, there's no denying it. But they're enjoyable, dumb mysteries. And you know, I like that. Damage modifier. I would love crit modifier. I'm not getting. Oh, wait. No. This is not the final round. Let's do chaotic stuff this round if we get away with it. Yeah, no, I don't like things that are too sugary, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I like treats, but I don't like it if, like, the sugar starts actually, like, hurting your teeth. Those cakes or donuts. I had some of those powdered sugar donuts today. I was at my sister-in-law's and they don't pay me. So what I do is I just go there and I eat until my stomach hurts. So they had some of those powdered sugar donuts. They were okay. They have to be like as fresh as humanly possible. Otherwise, they just taste horrible. They were okay.
Yes, this power. Read their power.
No, they didn't. The powdered donuts? No, they didn't taste like that. Nail polish. I mean, they were fine. I ate them over the sink. The only way to do it. Well, we want to save all of our stuff. Of course I did. What I was really looking forward to was they've got like they used to have like an enormous tub of animal crackers, but I guess they ate it all. I was really hoping to eat all their animal crackers. All right, final round. Like I said, they don't pay me, man. They don't even feed me dinner most of the time, which I think that's fucked up. All right, we want bleed. Get my own tub of animal crackers? I want to eat theirs, though. I don't know that I like explosive trap. I don't think there's a lot of abilities left. I'm looking for one more bleed. All right. Well, I need a way to apply disarray, though.
At the right time. This is just what I need.
My niece had left her cereal out from the morning, though, which I thought that was a little unhinged. Like, who either A, doesn't finish a bowl of cereal, and B, if they don't finish it, like, put it in the sink. Like, what are you doing? I guess I don't know. I don't have any kids, so don't have to worry about it. But I used to work with kids.
Good choice.
Most part they would finish the cereal. I don't know why you wouldn't. Did I slurp that up too? No, I mean it was probably 8-hour-old milk. And I don't do drugs, but the closest thing to drugs in my life is like an entire box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Like my eyes dilate like I'm in fucking Requiem for a Dream just thinking about it.
This strengthens my purpose most.
From like Hunter Biden being like, I gotta be careful thinking about it because I'll go back in a heartbeat.
The sacred
I mean, I'm happy to help out Harambe. I really am. But you ever meet people you feel like sometimes they just like want to make their own life harder? That's the way I feel a lot of times. Like, why you want, like, life's hard enough as it is. Like, why do you make your own life hard? Cinnamon Toast Crunch is probably the best cereal ever invented. Just from a pure, I could eat this forever perspective. I guess there's probably people out there that like chocolate, but most chocolate and breakfast cereal is like not even that good. But man, they got that cinnamon down. That cinnamon sugar. Fruity Pebbles? Fruity Pebbles is in a completely different league. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Like that has to be like your preference. Oh, we didn't want that.
Good choice.
Can't be within 100 yards of Reese's Puffs. It's just, it's really just, I mean, I say that, but like if I had, I mean, even those Honey Cheerios, Honey Nut Cheerios, those are pretty damn good. I like the Shrimp Tails and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. What is that? What does that mean to you? What are we talking about, Shrimp Tails? What? They put in crustaceans? They put crustaceans in the breakfast cereal?
So, Titan blood opens the gate. I see.
170, let's go, baby. Don't you fuck me. Okay, we're good. Right. Finish him up. So edgy.
I sink or swim.
First captain is next. Let's take a look at his
What would
weapon.
it be? Blade? How about a bow?
Bleed is probably the way to go.
What brings you to my forge?
You can ping me, yeah. What do you... Are you telling me there's shrimp in the breakfast cereal?
Don't get yourself. What a fine weapon.
What do we got, +8?
Don't bring it back broken.
I mean, some people, I mean, religious-wise, like, you're not supposed to eat seafood, or like allergy-wise. Trying to think what my last one's gonna be.
What can...
I sink or swim.
1, 2, 3, 4. Shrimp tails in cinnamon toast crunch cereal. What? Call the police? I don't want to click that, man. He is manipulative and a sexual predator. It's possible the guy was lying. I mean, you have to think about, like, why would there be shrimp?
Sink or swim. What brings you to my...
Why would there be shrimp in a packaging facility for Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I'm not saying it's fake, but I'm saying, like, Cinnamon Toast Crunch tastes too good for them to be slipping shrimp tails in there.
Here's to blood. That's me treasure now.
Is there any bleed bonuses from these guys? Titan, Soulstone, Survivor. Bleed? Mizahet. All right. Give me that bleed, baby.
Heart. That's cracking breath. Let's get moving.
They are bleeding. They're gonna die. I mean, if it were a credible case, and there was genuinely shrimp tails in cereal that somebody bought, like, there'd be a lawsuit. A, from allergies, and B, from, like, you know, religious reasons. Like, I would assume Cinnamon Toast Crunch has, like, something on there, like, it's kosher. Just, like, why wouldn't it be? Seems weird, but I like to banish that. I'm probably going to banish that, too. I'm going to banish that as well. I'm going to banish that as well. That I'm not going to banish, but I am going to roll. Banish that. Unlucky hello, good evening, man. Late! You're probably getting ready to wind down after a long day of Silk Song, right? I've heard that as soon as you unlock the dash, the game gets really good, which I'm assuming is pretty early.
The sweet spot.
Yeah, so General Mills is like, fuck you. Show us... Send us the shrimp. Dude, I'm rolling. Okay, finally. Fleet Strike. We're gonna lock this.
Cursed gift. Perfect.
Is the Discord channel you're in that's a minefield of spoilers? Just like every image is just spoiled. You want to be conscientious of people, I feel like. I do not like Minefield. I might take Blade Storm, though. Blade Storm with, like, a bleed proc is good. Bleed on hit. Well, you said it yourself, Harambe, though. Like, if the guy had a credible case of shrimp tails, like there would be a company, there would be a lawyer representing him.
Feel it in me bones.
I was saying that earlier, Unlucky. I feel like early access really feels like it fucks with things nowadays. And even in spite of something being early access, also a lot of times it feels like the game still doesn't have enough content. Increases damage, gives fragility, gives curse. We might take that. Got Blade Storm.
Take the right one.
Release did kill. Yeah, every store died. Nintendo Store, Steam Store. You think they would have had like pre-orders or something? Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do a pre-sale. I mean, they could have predicted that. Damage is looking good. We're looking like we're doing okay work out here. Well, maybe not on these guys.
Ooh, that's got a proper kick to it.
Wait, is that projectile? How weird. Well, I guess it means it'll always be up. Right?
I can punch the sea.
What's our damage? Where's the breakdown? Blade Storm is already coming in as being huge. Powder Keg is good. Right now, the Ghost Ship is actually kind of going crazy.
Cursed gift. Perfect.
I think I really want to roll until we get damage physical. Perfect. And then I'm going to lock that. That's good enough.
I'm the Kraken lad.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna take this once more, and then I think I'm just gonna banish it. I don't want to see it again. I guess there's probably other more common things, though, that I could banish.
Did I take the right one?
Those sand golems here can actually be like really hard if you don't have enough damage. Yeah, I'm getting blown up. Oh.
Oh, I feel it in the bone.
Almost a little worried about the boss here. And we are in like new game +9 technically, so this character is not maxed out.
Ooh, that's got a proper kick to it.
Lead strike or shrapnel bomb? I feel like shrapnel bomb. Ooh, they're very close.
A sweet spot. We're getting closer to spilling Titan guts. Cursed gift. Perfect.
I don't think, oh, do we want to do this one? Oh, this is fine. Gives damage.
The hunt's hidden up.
I don't want to take the speed buff, but 20% I feel like isn't enough. Dude, Cannon Barrage sucks ass. Why are you so bad? What causes disorientated? Oh. Like, Blade Storms are big damage. Which is funny because it doesn't really inflict bleed directly, just incidentally. When this guy summons the tornado, he gets really scary. But otherwise, he's not bad. Summon the tornado. Damage is looking okay. Summon the tornado. You summoned the tornado?
Not sinking yet.
I technically died. I technically died again.
Kick in.
I needed more speed. Or an extra dash. More than technically. What game is he talking about? Wilds is causing him to crash? Still think I did okay. I maybe don't want to be on Sigil of Hate level 4 plus 2, but we're gonna try it again. One more time.
Blood. That's me treasure now. Hot as cracking bread. Let's get moving.
I mean, the hardest thing with PC gaming right now is like, it's not just one thing or the other. It's like Windows, NVIDIA drivers, and the video games themselves are all fucked up. Well, Marvel Rivals should be fine.
A sweet spot.
Indiana Jones, I would assume, is fucked up. This Kraken room again. I don't know that I loved it. You still haven't beaten Wilds? Brother, it's like 10 hours. It's like the easiest story next to Rise. Rise is really easy. Wilds is ridiculous. There was somebody who beat the game entirely with NPCs. Just did nothing.
Feel it in me bones.
Not saying that should be you, but I'm just saying that's where the game is right now.
Cursed gift. Perfect.
Scorpion's almost dead. It's like hanging out with a kid, now they can walk around and play. That is way better than spending your time playing Wild. Way better. Way better. There's no doubt about it.
Ooh, that's gonna proper get to it.
All right, we got 2 swings. We're gonna do swing and bomb. build, I guess. Really want movement speed. That bad? The story up until the credits is pretty good. Better than average. Other than that, you're not missing anything.
Oh, another name.
Yeah, Milo could beat it. I mean, I know he's only like 2 or whatever, but he could probably beat the kid. Point him in the right direction. I think we just need a couple more speed and maybe another dash. Maybe a little bit more armor and we'll be fine. Damage is fine. Like a fleet strike. Where visited Dragon's Dogma 2? They improved the performance. If you haven't beaten it, going through one time is nice. You know, what was so nice about Dragon's Dogma 1 was how replayable it was.
Sweet spot.
Two isn't really it. It's lacking in its replayability, unfortunately. They claim that sales were within expectations, but I feel like it underperformed, despite what they said. And they kind of just dropped development, especially with Itsuno leaving, you know? They're like, well, who cares? He's gone. You don't owe anything to anyone anymore, I guess. Oh, Flurry looks great. Flurry looks perfect.
Ooh, that's got a proper kick to it.
That's just it. I mean, the base game for Dragon's Dogma 2 is fine. It's just, you know, it lacks the, you know, enemy variety and you know, it's got enough classes, but the way the level up system was in Dragon's Dogma 1 helped with repeat playthroughs. They addressed the complaints from Dragon's Dogma 1, but in so doing, like, they kind of fucked themselves over. Flurry or Fleet Strike?
Did I take the left one?
There really were not microtransactions for Dragon's Dogma 2. I mean, I know that was a big YouTuber bait, like clickbait sort of thing, but I wouldn't classify what was in that game on launch as like real microtransactions. Now, granted, I am a Capcom stockholder, but there's been way worse. Fucking die. Amazing level up. Yeah, I mean, that's the funny thing, is like people wanted to shit on Dogma because whatever, that's the news cycle nowadays, but there was plenty of reasons to shit on it, not necessarily the reasons they all came up with. Again. To get more speed. Where's our armor at? I gotta take the movement speed. I don't really want to take 20% movement speed, but I feel like I need to. Just not moving fast enough.
Ooh, that's got a proper kick to it.
The funny thing is, like, between Dragon's Dogma 1 and Dragon's Dogma Online, like, they have models and animations and concepts that I'm not saying you could just, like, copy and paste it into the game and it would be fine, but...
Did I take the right one?
You know, they've got a lot of that work already done. They did it. It feels like you fight a lot of goblins and a lot of lizards. And like, we've already fought a lot of goblins and a lot of lizards, and we don't want to keep fighting goblins and lizards. You know, I've thought about it. You know, I thought about getting Dragon's Dogma Online installed. The thing is, it's still pretty early within the concept of the private servers. But I'm assuming it'll be refined soon. You know, they put the Sphinx in there. And you barely see her.
Feel it in me bones.
My guy seems like he's ready to vomit. Blade Storm is the best, right? Blade Storm and Bloody Saw. Lead Strike's good. Yeah, for a company that relies so much on like catalog sales, it does make you wonder why they didn't just leave their MMOs up in a near maintenance basis. Make it free to play and then throw, hopefully not giga predatory as shit microtransactions. Call it a day. I'll take the area. I'll take that too. Take that too. That's what I mean, like Frontier, like I don't know about Dragon's Dogma, but you know, even if you had a couple thousand, call it 10,000 monthly subscribers to Dragon's Dogma Online, I mean that's 100,000 revenue plus microtransactions. You know, I mean over $1 million a year. Oh, we really want to keep our distance because of the tornado. As long as he doesn't kill us with the tornado, we're going to be okay. We're going to have to be patient. Our damage is going to spike after this. Like, fucking chill, you know? Ooh! We got the boat. That's good. He's going again. That was like immediately he reboated. Oh shit.
Not sinking yet.
That's fine. That makes me sad, but it's fine.
Say hello to the gods.
You guys get infinite uptime bloodlust? I don't know if this guy's got bloodlust. Damage based on bleed. 50% bonus damage. I'm assuming that's worth it. One of them also gives exposed. From Felipox. Guess we'll try that.
Ahoy.
Felipox is just kind of an easy boss anyways. I feel like you may as well do him. Looking for one good experience modifier, like rare or exotic, whatever it's called. Then I'll take that and then I'll banish them. I haven't gotten it. I don't even know that it's that good. I know one guy did some testing years ago and he found that the experience bonus does basically nothing. And then the developers came in and they said, yes, we didn't want it to do anything because it would be overpowered. Which, like, obviously, you could actually start getting, like, you know, 2 levels for 1. Like, it's going to go pretty sick.
first one. Once hidden.
But at 100%. Pretty good. You guys are tanky as hell.
Cursed.
I finally figured out what the hell this little treasure goblin does. He's the one that opens up the treasure portal at the end of a map if you kill him, although it does not look like I'm going to kill him. Or at least it looks like I'm struggling to kill him. Left. Does not bode well. Can't even kill the goddamn treasure goblin. Damage feeling a little sad right now.
Feel it in my bones.
Feeling like the last time I streamed this game and I was in a boss and it felt like it was going to take 15 minutes to kill him and I just mercy killed the run. Like how long? Like you could almost get another character up and running. Not that bad, but it's also not that good.
Ooh, that's got a proper kick to it.
Trying to think what skills I could even get. I mean, I'm getting
Sweet spot.
some okay greens. It's giving me a lot of critical chance in most of my abilities.
Cursed gift. Perfect.
I don't know, man. So I'm about to get the ice guy.
Did I take the right one?
I don't know, maybe his weapon skills are just kind of bad. Usually the rare is really good. I don't know, I just feel like when you get into like the really high difficulties, being able to focus on one of the dots is very efficient. Whether it's like fire or poison, bleed, you know, potentially doom. But straight damage feels like it doesn't scale super well. Honestly, the lords are just kind of cursed in this mode. They give them like way too much health.
Ooh, that's gonna proper get to it. Oh, another nail.
Oh, I should not have locked that. Gonna give us... Well, that's fine. Well, we could always re-roll it. I'm gonna re-roll everything because right now I'm just looking for physical damage up. That one.
Legendary. Like me.
It's nice whenever you get that 25th level and you get 2 legendaries in a row, like you really do feel it. In terms of your total damage output.
I could punch the sea.
It looks like I'm gonna get through it. I'm gonna ban that.
Oh, I feel it in my bones.
So bleed and expose. So we're probably gonna get 200 stacks.
Go to the gods.
We're just gonna double stack both of these.
Heart.
I think we need the damage.
Let's get moving. You won't hold forever.
Nice. All right, we are definitely cooking. Okay, we want to ban that. Definitely don't want any poison. We don't want to dilute the pool.
Oh, another need. Coffin. Did I take?
Damn. If I only got a magnetic. Maybe I just ban those. Fuck it. Yeah, I love the music in this game. There's a lot about this game I love. Level 100. I can make Blade Swarm go even crazier. That's probably fine.
In the Kraken lads. Feel it in the bones.
No, 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 no. No, I hate doing the Lords. Although our damage is actually pretty good now. I actually think I made a mistake. I should have started with the Mushroom. Exposed is way better than this other debuff.
Once hidden. Cursed gift. Perfect. guts.
I like his special ability. I really do like the ghost ship. It seems like the damage is okay. I know it's bad now, but it was really good early on.
Did I take the right one?
Give Blade Storm a little extra juice. It's our best ability. We have to fight the lords. We might have to do one. It's a strong possibility.
You won't hold forever.
Tentacles. I haven't had to fight tentacles at all. Our summons? Depends on the character. I mean, they could do damage. Like, I've done summon builds that, like, focus on bleed and stuff, and they're fine. You know, even on the new game pluses that I'm doing, like, the summons stay alive. Usually your cast speed gets so crazy, it doesn't matter either. Our damage looks good. Look at that. Mushroom strats actually went crazy here. Not worth it. It's not worth it.
Still kicking.
Just gotta prioritize my survival. The captain's wheel doesn't matter. You know, for him, I might actually just end up taking the armor. There was nothing there! His attack was hidden! Check the tapes! That's bullshit. I mean, I shouldn't have died either, but earlier, but at least I was hit by something that was on screen. That was completely invisible. I take back what I said. This is a shit.
You got any void frag?
I have 2 characters left. I'm not leveling up now. I'm going to sleep. Fuck this game. Have a good night, everyone. Goodbye.